We will not stop fighting until we got all we want. Who are we?
Sudanese.
What we want?
Peace and justice.
When we want it?
Right now.
Who are we?
Sudanese.
What we want?
Peace and justice.
When we want it?
Right now.
Who are we?
Sudanese.
What we want?
Peace and justice.
When we want it?
Right now.
Muhammad Bishop.
That's good best.
Advanas Bishop.
That's good best.
Muhammad Bishop.
That's good best.
Advanas Bishop.
That's good best.
Muhammad Nabe.
That's good best.
Telkol Manabe.
في كل فج جوك لا جوك لا فكوك والكان مكت الهم والكان مكت الهم في انقبضتك فكوك ما حيلة الرصاص والمشنقة مسلبة ما بيفهم المكتوب البقرة بالقلبة ما بيفهم المكتوب البقرة بالقلبة عمال فلاحين عمال فلاحين الجند والطلبة عمال فلاحين الجند والطلبة سدا منيعا هم ما تكتروا الغلبة سدا منيعا هم.
I know we are here and it might look like we are not part of Sudan because we're away. But the pain of our brothers, sisters, fathers, uncles who are going through the torture in Sudan, we feel it because we are connected. Blood, they say, is thicker than water. So we know any country in conflict, even though we're in the diaspora, we still feel the pain of our parents, our uncles, and our aunties. We stand in solidarity with all of you today, and we speak to the current leadership in Sudan to say to them that it's an illegal coup. That is an illegal coup. And we will continue to press our members of parliament and those in authority that can help us, because on our own we can't do much, but together we can do so much. So we will continue to put pressure on our members of parliament who will continue to stand on our behalf to the government of Sudan and ensure that the international world and other international countries hold them to account, because enough is enough. And I'm here as your local councillor to say, if you have any concerns or problems, please do not hesitate to contact me. If you're from Little London, if you're from Woodhouse, and you're from the city centre, there is 3 of us. There's myself, there's Councillor Javid Akhtar, and there's also Councillor Kaylee Brooks. The 3 of us are your councillors, and it's our responsibility to be your voice. So I want to say thank you for coming out, and I do know you had some couple of weeks ago. Unfortunately, I was in Nigeria at the time and I couldn't attend it, but I am so pleased to be with you and show solidarity with each and every one of you today. And I want to say to you, don't give up and don't give in. If we think of all those who fought for us to have our today, tomorrow is Remembrance Sunday in the United Kingdom, where we remember all the fallen heroes. Some people had to give up their lives yesterday so that we can have today. So continue the fight, and let's not give up and let's not give in. And in whatever you do, I continue to beg of each and every one of you, do it in peace and reconciliation. Do it in peace and reconciliation. I also want to urge all of you, in these very trying times, try and continue to be kind with each other. The last 18 months has been a very difficult time for everyone. Please make sure no one goes without food. Please check on your neighbors. If you don't see somebody for a few weeks, please call, check on them, and let us know what's going on. So once again, from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you for inviting me, and our struggle continues. And yes, the socialist worker, down with the military in Sudan, down with them, and we will continue to stand our truth and tell them that the coup that they have done in Sudan is illegal. And we sincerely pray that the right thing will be done in Sudan to help our parents, our brothers, our uncles, our aunties, brothers and sisters. So thank you very much, and God bless you.
ما دغرية الماسكة الجمرة في ايده والجمرة تلهلب حية لا قادرة الجمرة تفيده ولا قادرة تولي حية يا صقر الآه يريح لا تنفض عشق مرية من حقه يغني صريح ذرية ورا ذرية من حق يغني العالم دع علم حرية إنسان شعوب السالم لسانا بحنية على بالود نترايم بحنية مش كل نبينا من آدم مش آدم بالبشرية اتبع للخير ترادم والدنيا تمشي حرية متعبد يا بني آدم حرية سلام حرية حرية سلام حرية حرية سلام حرية. Peace in Sudan. Freedom for Sudan. Justice for Sudan.
Justice for Sudan.
Peace for Sudan.
Peace for Sudan.
Freedom for Sudan.
Freedom for Sudan.
Justice for Sudan.
Justice for Sudan.
Down, down, Al-Burhan.
Down, down, Al-Burhan.
Sudanese! Sudanese!
What do you want?
Peace and justice!
What do you want?
Peace and justice!
When do you want it?
Right now!
When do you want it?
Right now!
Who are we?
Sudanese!
Who are we?
Sudanese!
What do you want?
Peace and justice ICC! Al-Burhan to ICC! Hello! Al-Burhan has got to go!
But we need people taking part in those to come together, to join together, to organise. What we need is to bring together those neighbourhood resistance committees that developed 2 or 3 years ago in the mass movements that took place in Sudan, to rebuild those, to bring those together, to link them up with the workers taking strikes and their unions, reconciliation with the military. Those people responsible for shooting down people in the streets, they should be thrown out of the military, they should be jailed. We should take their assets off them and use them in the interest of ordinary people. So I say, well, stand in solidarity, because it's the solidarity of ordinary people around the world who have more in common with the workers and the poor in Sudan than we have with our elites here, as the people in Sudan have with the elite there. We can stand together, we can show solidarity, because it's not just in Sudan that these rotten regimes need kicking out. It's in the other countries across the Middle East, across the Arab world, that we need to see them kicked out. And it's this rotten government here that is prepared to give weapons to dictatorships around the world, including Sudan in the past, including the Saudi military. They need to be thrown out, and we need an alternative based on workers and ordinary people here, as in Sudan. So solidarity, let's struggle together and continue to fight for a different form of society, one that meets the needs of ordinary people, a socialist society. Thank you very much.
It has remained the only official and legitimate branch of a trade union in the Sudan outside the Sudan, because they have, as you know all, they have taken down all trade unions in Sudan. Now what is happening? What is happening now is that they are targeting all trade unions in the Sudan. They want to stop them all from reforming and regrouping. The Sudanese doctors in Sudan strike was the longest in the history of this world. The Sudanese Doctors Union in Sudan, إضراب الأطباء السودانيين في السودان استمر لمدة 6 شهور. That is the longest ever has any doctors union held the strike. And they asked all of us to chip. We were paying £50 a month to help our colleagues back in Sudan carry on, and we have lost quite a few. I'm sure you all know, and all people have lost. So now what are we doing? What are we doing? We're trying to protect our revolutionaries in Sudan. There is no facilities. They're blocking people from getting to hospital to receive treatment. And what we're doing, we are organizing first aid training just for the resistance committees in neighborhoods, so they can do what needs to be done. We're doing this along with our colleagues in Sudan, and we hope that you all contribute to our struggle. Now, another important thing I want to mention is the bigger picture. Now, everyone following what's happening in Sudan now would think that what is going on in Sudan is just yet another developing country trying to get rid of a dictatorship, something this part of the world has long been over with. That is not the bigger picture. Those boys and girls, those heroes in Sudan are standing up against the establishment of the whole world. They are standing against the neoliberal, the capitalist, the establishment that do not want to see social justice being in the streets of Sudan. Only a month before this coup, the president of the International Monetary Fund, Rais al-Bank al-Dawli just Sudan, why would that happen? To send a very powerful message. They are interested in the Horn of Africa and controlling the Red Sea, controlling that rich country. You know, there are 5 countries, the richest 5 countries in Africa: Sudan, Nigeria, South Africa, and Algeria. That's the richest, and the Congo. They want to control that. They don't really want to see social justice. Make no mistake. Those, hello, yes. Make no mistake. Those fighting in Sudan, they're not going up against Burhan. It's not a military coup. The revolution in Sudan is going to change the Horn of Africa and subsequently the African continent. If you change the African continent, you're going to change the world. Those brave boys and girls in Sudan they are about to change the world. Something really big is happening in Sudan. It is not just a simple dictatorship. We want to go back to our democracy. It's a lot bigger than that. A lot bigger than that. Thank you very much, and please support us all. Thank you.
ما قالوا فيه سراب ما إن بس فيه غايب ما فيه ولد عايب فيه الشرف ذمة فيه القفاش أطباق الداغ لهيب الشمس راه يحفر الرقراق وإن كنت خايف الموت يم الرجال أحرار شايفين فايدة العيش والروح مولع نار والطلقة يم جواز لحفلة المخلوق الطلقة يم خلاص لزول خلاص موجود الطلقة يم طلوب من سلم مهان وجوع من سلم مصير مجهول الطلقة يم غسول الطلقة يم سبن لكلمة سمحة وقول طلقة يم أنين لزول جريح مقتول زي غرة وسواق
برهان ماله برهان وصاعد جابوا منه برهان ماله جابوا منه برهان ماله جابوه منه برهان ماله حمدتي كمان جابوه منه برهان ماله جابوه منه ما نخاف أيوكس لدور سوداس ما نخاف أيوكس لدور سوداس ما نخاف أيوكس
تكبر وتبقى أمين والحر تسليها
تحيا وتليل الدين تحيا وتليل الدين
يدعم ثورة سودانية وأي واحد عايز يعني يوقع إن شاء الله يوقع.
بروفيسور جيمس بيشتغل كثير جدا مع قضايا السودان وعنده علاقة خاصة جدا بالسودان. هو بيجمع توقيعات لتشجيع الثورة السودانية أو فرجاء توقعه له وهو عنده كلمة حيقولها لنا.
شكرا جزيلا. I think we all know how important it is for everyone who supports freedom and democracy to support the people of Sudan in their peaceful struggle against a vicious, brutal military regime, and hopefully, inshallah, this regime will fall, if not today, if not tomorrow, next week or next month, and I know that the Sudanese people will continue until the regime falls. Thank you very much.
خرطوم سوري ضد الحكم الدكتاتوري
يا 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 برهان جايين نجوع ونحن الشعب ونحن القوة
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 تكفي الشارع تكفي الكبري ويا برهان جايين الدغري
تكفي الشارع تكفي الكبري يا برهان جايين الدغري
تكفي الشارع تسقط بس روس جنجويدك راس انتي مانو اجابوا منو من ناوي مانو اجابوا منو جبريل مانو اجابوا منو داون حمتي داون من ناوي يا خرطوم سوري ضد الحكمة الدكتاتوري يا خرطوم سوري ضد الحكم الدكتاتوري الشعب يريد إسقاط النظام الحفاظ لدى السودان ما بنخاف
طريق الشعب أوسع من زحام الضيق وقلب الشعب أرحب من رحاب الضوء ونبض الشعب كله حلم بدأ بيتم وتطلع من شوق الأرض آلاف المدن قامات ويطلع حتى من قلب الحجر والصيد شجر مشابك الهامات وجيلا جاي حلو الشهد حلو الشهد صبايا وفتية يمرحوا في صباح الغد عيون برقة لماح سؤال مرد خفاف لطاف وسفابين أوان الجد دفاعا عن حياد السلم والإفصاح سلموا لي عليهم جملة حتى لسه قبل الخلق والتكوين صنع الحياة اليوماتي ملح الأرض نبض الشعر والموسيقى والتلوين هدى من قلاع الخوف. محجوب شريف.
gathered here today because 20 days ago has been a military coup in Sudan. For 20 days, people of Sudan have been silenced. There's no communication, there's no internet, there's no phone calls. People have been marching for the last 20 days and demanding the dissolution of the military council, the illegal coup, the illegal council that's been held by Burhan and his junta. And today we're here in West Square to support the people of Sudan who have been marching in millions today, 13th of November, demanding the dissolution of the military and the military council. Today a boy has been killed today when we are standing and chanting and asking for peace and justice by the military junta. This should not be happening. The international community should not be silenced about these crimes and should hold them accountable and should call this a coup as it is, because it's not a military takeover, it's an illegal military coup. Thank you very much.
دعم اخواننا في الداخل ودعم لاسرنا في الداخل والنظام القاسم الجاسم على صدر الشعب والنظام الذي صادر كل الحريات والنظام الذي يقتل العشرات. طلعت كل المظاهرات وفي مظاهرات عديدة كانت في مدينة لندن في مدينة اليوكي. المظاهرات دي مشت على 3 سفارات، السفارة المصرية والسفارة السعودية والسفارة الإماراتية، باعتبار انهم ديل المحاور 3 القانون السوداني. الشعب السوداني قادر على حماية سيادته وقادر على حماية شعبه. نحن كمواطنين سودانيين او كسودانيين في المهجر برضو لنا دورنا في انه ندعم الثورة السودانية في الداخل بكل الوقفات وبالدعم المادي لاخواننا في الداخل. وبنناشد كل الناس الخيرين والناس المواطنين بانه يقفوا مع الشعب السوداني، رغم انه نحن هسه في معركتنا دي واقفين لوحدنا زي كاننا زي ما قلت ابو ذر الغفاري. نحن بنواجه العالم كله وبنواجه الموت بصدور اولادنا العاريه. الشعب بيتفرج على المجتمع الدولي، يتفرج علينا ويتفرج على اولادنا بيموتوا وما في اي اكشن. عشان كده نحن مؤمنين بانه الثوره دي ثوره سودانيه خالصه ان شاء الله وباذن الله نحن منتصرين.
الرحمه للشهداء الكرام والإحسان اللي كان والنصر العادل لثورتنا السودانيه المنتصره باذن الله. نحن الليله الجاليه السودانيه في ليدز والمنتدى الديمقراطي اجتمعنا هنا عشان نوصل صوتنا يعني في مكان الناس في السودان أجبروا على إنه ما يوصلوا صوتهم بسبب قطع الإنترنت وعدم التواصل اللي أجبروا عليه. فنحن هنا عشان نوري كل الدنيا أي سوداني الليلة في كل مدن العالم الناس طلعت تضامنا مع الثورة السودانية، مش تضامنا أكشوالي نحن ذاتنا سائرين لأنه الوضع الحاصل في السودان ده نحن ما راضيين عنه. نحن عايزين مدنية كاملة غير منقوصة. العسكر إنهم يسلموا السلطة فورا، ومفروض إنهم يتعرضوا يعني يتحاكموا على كل الجرائم اللي ارتكبوها في حق الشعب السوداني، وبنطالب بإطلاق سراح المعتقلين فورا ورد الحكم لأصحابها وتسليم الحكومة للشعب السوداني. وكفاية كفاية قتل، كفاية تجريد، كفاية إرهاب. الحاجات اللي بنشوف فيها في الشوارع دي حاجة ما محتملة وغير مقبولة تماما، وبرهان خاين وعميل هو في كل المجلس العسكري وكل ما يوافق معه